What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race.
Sometimes you just need some drama in your life, and thankfully, Netflix delivers in a form of a brilliant show or movie. From what are now TV classics like Breaking Bad and Mad Men to peak TV gems Hap and Leonard, Mindhunter, Netflix is home to some of the most wonderfully crafted and engaging television of our time. Élite is another show on Netflix which has gotten a lot of praise. It is one of the most watched shows on Netflix. You can guess its importance from the fact that 80% of the shows on Netflix get cancelled after around 2 seasons, so they can optimize their profits. But they couldn't cancel Élite because of its popularity, and in fact, it is being renewed for 2 more seasons after the release of 3 seasons. Until now, the 3rd season has been the best among all the 3 released, with nail-biting moments. There are so many interesting moments that it's really easy to lose track of the plot. And that is what the writers want, to keep everything interesting. So, let us look in the plot of the season and talk about the dark secrets that the cast and the writers don't really want you to know. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Élite is a Spanish Netflix original television series, and it starts with 3 working-class students being able to attend Las Encinas, which is a very prestigious high school in Spain. This series has a combination of a murder, a beautiful cast, the stunning language, and drama to create a show that you cannot stop watching. This series is pretty much the mix of How to Get Away with Murder and Gossip Girl. If you have these 2 shows, then we are sure that you will love the Élite. Its commitment to breakneck melodrama is undeniably enjoyable. Élite is deliciously trashy and gloriously glossy. The show includes the line between being an all-out soap opera about unruly sexual desires and a socially conscious, nail-biting thriller about wealthy inequality. The story of the 1st season of Élite is about Christian, Samuel, Nadia, and 3 friends who have joined Las Encinas. The difference between them and other students is that they hail from the poorest section, the working-class family. Very much like in Gossip Girl, they obtained admission. Las Encinas is the most famous school in Spain for the category. Their complicated life strikes complications also as they'd been involved within the murder of Marina. The primary season jumps back and forth between all the students being questioned by the policeman, which suggests we are constantly trying to piece together the mystery of who murdered Marina. The next season of this show continues the story of the murder and the way their life follows up at the moment. Before the season 2 finale, most of the secrets of the Las Encinas students, including the relationships and murders, were revealed. And there have been plenty, including Lou and Valerio having a relationship for years. Cayetana is actually the daughter of the school's cleaning lady, and she tried to steal money by hosting a fake charity event. Finally, Polo and Cayetana began dating after bonding over the various lies they've both told. After an entire lot of drama, the final thing viewers saw was Polo back at Las Encinas in his school uniform. Season 3 recently came to an end, with most of the characters' storylines were involved altogether. One in every of the largest reveals of the finale who was behind Polo's death on the series. Because the scene was so mind-boggling, most weren't able to compensate what was happening. Most of you need to have watched the show but didn't release a number of the most things in it. That's because the cast doesn't want you to grasp about some very important secrets and plots in order that they can keep some thrill for the following season of the show. But we are going to tell you all this. Élite returned with its 3rd season, much to the delight of fans on Netflix in May 2019. The series began with Polo returning to the celebrated school after it had been revealed he was the one accountable for Marina's murder. It makes sense. Rich people can get away with anything. He narrowly avoided prison because the trophy he used to kill Marina went missing, meaning the police had no case against him. When he returned to high school, he faced the wrath of his fellow classmates, which all led to a dramatic finale within the club. High school friendships are pretty loyal. All of the students of the elite school were partying at their graduation party before Polo arrived and quickly became the middle of several arguments. However, it had been one particularly which had major consequences for the character when he was stabbed within the heart with a champagne bottle. But who killed him and why? If that's the question you've been searching for, then we've got a solution for you. After drinking plenty of alcohol, Lou cornered Polo within the bathroom over the loss of her scholarship to a university in New York City, which was her dream. This was supposed to be paid by Polo's mother, but after she spoke out against him in class, it had been revoked. Things got heated between the pair before Lou accidentally stabbed him with the highest of the champagne bottles she had been holding. While Polo forgave her for the act, he then stumbled out of the lavatory and through a window onto the ground. However, Lou managed to induce a way with the killing in the end. All her classmates decided to unify so as to avoid the responsibility falling on only one person. All of them placed their fingerprints on the bottle, including managing to induce Polo's prints likewise to confuse the forensics. That's one in every of the neatest belongings you will see from the cast. It really should be the explanation that you just go and watch the show if you haven't already. Then, in their police interviews, each of them blamed one another, swearing they saw different people enter the lavatory after Polo. Another smart move, confusing the police. As a result, nobody was found guilty of the crime and therefore the police ruled his death as a suicide. The finale also rounded up all the remaining characters' storylines as many of them graduated high school. That is to show that a huge chunk of the cast will not be in the next season, but that also opens up the possibilities of new characters with new drama. Rebecca told her mother to stop her life of crime while Cayetana decided to stay at home rather than attend university. In the final few moments, the show then cut to 2 months later as Sam, Ander, Guzman, and Rebecca all returned for another year at Las Encinas. The ending shot of the series saw Cayetana working as a janitor in the school as the class bell rang. Nadia and Lou headed off to study at New York, while Nadia promised to return to Guzman soon. Omar's father finally accepted his son as gay, and then Omar chose to stay behind in order to be by Ander's side. After facing a cancer storyline this season, Ander finally found out he was in remission. Carla also headed abroad and placed Valerio in charge of her family's wineries in her place. As you can see, a lot happened in the third season of The Elite. It is very easy to zone out between the lines because the writing and storyline are complicated. That is what the writers want because they want to keep the show going and keep on adding more drama to it. And honestly, we cannot blame them. But we hope that this video clears everything for you. While a fourth season of the show has not yet officially been announced, it has been confirmed it will feature a brand new cast. The possibilities for the next cast and season are endless. Seeing as Elite Season 4 will feature a totally new cast, so there is no knowing what the plot are going to be just yet. The cast and team are yet to say anything. If it's still happening in Las Encinas though, we picture that there will certainly be a brand new collection of trainees, brand new class struggles, and lots more detraction. We might even get to see more kids coming in the school from the lower class, fueling in more drama. That happened in Gossip Girl. Just because Season 3 finishes with Guzman, Samuel, Rebecca, Ander still as Omar, all still at Las Encinas, we visualize that the series will show these characters at some point somehow getting involved with the new cast. Unfortunately, Netflix has not released the trailer yet, so there cannot be many assumptions about the season. Nobody knows how the detective still got his job after repeated failed attempts at catching the murderer. maybe the detective could use some serious help from the department. But hey, if the mystery was solved, then how would we get new seasons? We still don't have much knowledge about the plot of season 4, but we do anticipate that when Lucrecia and Nadia come back from America, there will be a reunion and a possible romance between Lucrecia and Valerio and Nada and Guzman. Élite is among the most innovative shows we have at the time, especially on Netflix. The character development catches you and doesn't allow you to go back to watching other TV series. The bar is just too high. Nobody is left behind and gets the identical screen time. Once you get used to the way the Las Encinas works, you may not escape, and to be honest, you really don't want to. It's unclear exactly when season 4 will begin filming. If the pandemic isn't controlled soon, we might have to wait much longer for the show to be released. According to our assumptions, it will most probably be aired in late 2021. Not much is known, but it's definitely well worth the wait. Seeing all this high school drama just reminds you of your high school days. We all know that it reminds us. That is our take on Élite Season 3 and the dark secrets in the plot the writers and cast members don't really want you to see. What do you guys think? What will be in the next 2 seasons? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.